Ah, where am I? Where did I go? I am invisible. What? What is going on? What is happening? Okay, whatever, I'll just add the whole source again. Nothing like some good old scuff to begin the stream, exactly. The thing is, the weird thing is... Oh wait, this is getting... Where is it? Where is my source going? I think it's like... outside of the window for some reason. Game capture, V2 Studio. V2 Studio. I left my model over at Twitch, yeah. I don't see anything. Okay, this is weird. What? It's happening. Okay, let me reopen V2 Studio, maybe that will help. This is by far the weirdest error that I've had, like, ever. Good morning. What? Let me try with... Let me try with another capture method. Video capture? Oh no, it crashed. Okay, Okay, let me reopen OBS. The stream will go offline for a second. I'm back! Now it's working. I literally have no idea what just happened. Like, I literally did not move absolutely anything from last time. And yeah, I came back with hats. I have hats now. Hello. But yeah, that was by far the weirdest error I've ever had. Like, I was used already to, like... you know, OBS just continuously crashing on me. But this is new. This is new. Anyway, let me open the game. The end of year scout, for real, for real. But yeah, I have all the Christmas decoration because it's Christmas! Or happy, or whatever holiday. But for me, it's Christmas! Not like I'm doing anything until tomorrow, but still. Game open. Game open. Era Claudio. Let me just double check that it is actually my account. No, it's my sister's! Let me get out of here. Oh yeah, because it's almost Christmas. I'm gonna receive her things. Okay. Where do I log out? Delete account? No. Oh, here, log out. Change account. Sunburn ID. There we go, that's me. So let's move on straight to the game screen then. I'm probably gonna disappear again since I have to set up the the thing on the other screen. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh well, never mind, I'm working here. Okay, sure. How do I way to here? Desktop audio. There we go. But yeah, Neurocloud, as the title says, usually I was trying to go, you know, I read a chapter, then I read like Dark Realm, and so on and so forth. But the new event is coming next week, and the new event is basically here, Divine Heresy, new event coming soon. It's basically chapter 6. So I'm just gonna be rushing through chapter 4 and 5, which means I have chapter 4 almost entirely done stage-wise. I'm only missing the last one. So I'm just gonna be reading. I have no idea what happens in chapter 4, so looking forward to the pain. Probably, most likely. There's gonna be pain, I'm pretty sure about that. That's all I know. But yeah, so that's that. Reading. Also, apparently I missed a day on this and I didn't realize. since I saw my sister already got the... my sister already got the profile background. And I'm 1 day away. I don't get it. Anyway. Let me get my mail. From Croc to the Professor. Christmas Eve. It's the one day in the year I hate most. On this day in previous years, the air will be filled with an annoying mood. People on the net will discuss lame topics which were popular among normies, like dating spots and so on. Deliveries will be slowed down because of all the packages being sent, and some of the workshop engineers will even vanish to who knows where, which led to work not being finished. At first, I thought that I wouldn't have to deal with such normie stuff on the cloud server, but I didn't expect everyone to insist on organizing a party. No, rest days like this don't come by often, and I won't step out of this room no matter what you... Wait, did you say there was going to be an anime viewing marathon? With a Christmas theme? Well, watching them on an appropriate day does suit the occasion. I just can't win against you, Professor. I guess today will just have to be an exception. Incidentally, I have a gift here. I don't know where it came from. I guess I'll give it to you then. In exchange, help run interference from me if we run into any unfamiliar dolls. Of course. No, this was Croc. This is Kuro. Let me grab all my stuff. Boom. Free. Speaking of free, it's not free, but I need to buy the Christmas skins. They're very pretty. Beautiful. Can I... No. Who did I want to break through now? It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Now we go for real. Chapter 4. It's Enigma, yes. Yeah, it's the last one I have because I haven't finished. I haven't done 415. So I don't have the next one unlocked. But yeah, do you guys have any plans for Christmas? Before I begin this adventure. Stretch. Alright. Here we go. Max? Okay. Ghost Town. Any day can bring unexpected catastrophe. Running with family. Oh, food. What? What is this? I don't know what voice to use for this. I'll just read it. I can't control the desire for more operants. I want to become stronger. Devour. Consume. I must become the perfect girl. Okay. That's a way to start. Chapter 4, Afterimage. At the Oasis inside the ops room. You work hard, Professor. Here, this coffee's for you. Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't have like 10 spoonfuls of sugar like Persica does. You're welcome, Professor. How's the taste? Does it need adjustment? This is good. I know you want to finish rebuilding the Oasis quickly and move on to the task of finding the other dolls. But it's not worth it if you end up collapsing because of overwork. Should be the one telling. I should be the one telling you that. You sound like my mom. She works a lot. I heard Sol say you've been working for 30 hours straight. Even if your neural cloud is stable enough that you don't need to worry about overloading and crashing, you can't keep pushing yourself like that. That's a totally different matter. After all, we've got the operands of 3 sectors at our disposal, so we need to use unallocated ASAP. In any case, as you know, the various facilities throughout the Oasis have been rebuilt and are online again, while the scouting work is proceeding apace. Seen from that angle, it's time for you to catch your breath and give yourself a break. Who's here? Hello? Oh really? Looks like it's time to shatter your dreams of a vacation. Let's go! Antonina, you ought to have been verifying the data from the search terminal around now. Did something happen? The search terminal picked up a distress signal from another sector. The signal was weak and incomplete, even encrypted, but I managed to find the key information inside it. How reliable you are, Antonina. I expect nothing less from a high-end 42-lab network security engineer like yourself. Why with all the... what's with all the praise? Please don't praise me like that. In any case, I've already sent the relevant data and information to the ops room. Let's see... The coordinates from the message... Is this coming from the Enigma sector where the quantum database is located? The what? Oh yeah, a sector on the 42 lab for conducting research on quantum computing. Of course, quantum computing. Of course, I understand. According to our previous search records, we didn't pick up any dull signals from there. Correct, and we still haven't so far. The distress signal was broadcast indiscriminately, we just happened to pick it up. In order to figure out what was going on, I traced it back to its source and checked on the Enigma sector's condition. It's as though there's an operand black hole there, endlessly absorbing operands from the outside world. What? We never encountered something like this before. It's absorbing operands? Will it affect the Oasis? Not for the time being. My guess is that the agents within the sector are limiting its area of influence. This distress call is from someone called Newman. I believe he must be one of the sector's residents. However, things aren't too stable inside the sector, and if things get out of control, it might engulf the Oasis in a matter of minutes. Ew. It's bad. It's a black hole, so... Looks like this is why that Enigma sector agent sent a distress signal to the outside world. Lovely, I know, right? What a way to spend Christmas. What should we do, Professor? Reinforce our defenses... Let's go take care of it directly. What could possibly go wrong? So we're going for the root of the matter. It really does suit your style, Professor. On our side, we need more pertinent data on the matter so we can take measures in case the situation in Enigma goes out of control. The best solution to that will be to send someone to treat the ground, perform scouting, and send data back. However, what data we have indicates that the operand fluctuations inside Enigma are very intense and can affect neural clouds. Ooh, lovely. It can't be as bad as an alien juice reactor, right? Wouldn't we all like to believe that? If we send adults without a sufficiently resilient neural cloud to do the scouting, it's very likely that they'll be in danger from decreased computation speed and combat power. If I had to choose someone to investigate... I know what you're trying to say, Persicaria. It's true your neural cloud is the strongest among us dolls, but you're not combat personnel. Going alone will be far too dangerous. But being targeted by Sanctifiers because our group was too large will be counterproductive. I'll go with you. If anything happens, we can both deal with it. We need someone in the Oasis who can analyze the scouting data and direct its defenses. Given the present circumstances, the Oasis cannot go without you, Antonina. Sheesh, ladies! Antonina gives me a meaningful look, indicating that I should help her out. Let Persicaria go alone to the Enigma sector. Wow! No, we're going. I'll go with you, Persicaria. Persicaria and Antonina both freeze up. Why, is it bad for me to go? Should be fine. But... Granted, being human means that your neural cloud is superior to that of any doll, thus you won't be affected by the operant fluctuations. But the fact is, you have no fighting power. Ouch! She called me useless. Persicaria, are you saying the professor is too weak? That's exactly what she's saying! Can you believe it? Of course not. The professor's situational judgment and leadership is top-notch, but... That'll do then. Since you acknowledge the professor's abilities, you should be able to believe that they can make the best decisions to help you when you're in danger. At the very least, I trust the professor. You do? This isn't a matter of trust. I'm just worried about putting the professor into harm's way. I'll have you know I am trained military personnel. Just borrow curse keywords, Professor. I mean, that's a good idea, actually, kinda. We're also worried that you'll be in danger. Having one more person around means having that much more security. You think so too, right, Professor? Leave it to me! Well, since the Professor said as much, there's no point disputing it further, Persicaria. Time is tight, so let's not waste it on arguments. Pack your things and head out. Yes, Mom. But... Oh yes, considering how all our previous scouting expeditions ran into some problem or another, I especially modified my mobile terminal. Not only has its signal been boosted, even... Yep, now as long as the scheduled check-in time comes around, the call will automatically go through and send back images and sound from the explorer's end in real time. Wow! I meant... Of course, it's not convenient to take the call at the moment. If it's not convenient to take the call at the moment, you can manually configure whether or not to auto-connect with the regular check-ins. It's very personalized. Antonina! In any case, I won't let you go alone, no matter what. When did she become the mom? I know, right? I just wanted to tell you that I'm grateful that you're worrying about me. We'll come back safely. I just wanted to raise the chances of the mission's success. Uh-huh, sure. Still, since you promised that you'd come back safe, you need to keep your word. I will. I'll be counting on you for the rest then. Let's prepare to head out, Professor. Let's go. You. This place looks lovely. Half an hour later, after entering the Enigma sector, Persicaria and I cautiously begin moving toward the coordinates indicated by the distress signal. I thought that post was Persicaria. Yeah, she's supposed to be the mom. Love what they've done with the place. Very chic. Yeah. Very rare. See? For Christmas. Have you contacted Antonina? The signal is very weak. The operant fluctuations inside the sector are so intense that they're affecting our communications. Fortunately, Antonina boosted our comm signal beforehand, so we can send the data we collected and simple messages in batches. Still, how did things end up like this? Persicaria looks deeper inside the sector. The scenery looks much creepier than I imagined. Yeah, just needs a little green here and there. And some Christmas lights. It's been over 10 minutes since we entered the sector, but we haven't met a single agent yet. No, to be precise, we haven't met a single live agent yet. Ew. The massive servers have stopped operating long ago. The empty shells of agents can be seen scattered everywhere alongside the icy cold machines. Creepy. It can be salvaged. I can fix it. Can you determine the status of these agents? Yeah, I checked already. Both the residents and the sanctifiers have had their internal operants almost drained dry. Sanctifiers too? Since this isn't a true death, just a lack of operants to drive their neural cloud operations, they can't be reset either. And we don't know where that Newman who sent the message is either. Just as we can fix RPK16. I mean, no, I'm not sure about that one. She might be beyond fixing. And the upside, we don't need to worry about attacks, right? How fun. You sure about that? I mean, if you want to try PCU, be my guest. Let me know how that goes for you. Yes, the operand fluctuations inside the sector are extremely intense. Even I can feel the operand inside my body being pulled here and there. These lesser sanctifiers with simpler neural clouds will suffer greatly reduced fighting power, assuming they don't lose all ability to act. Are you alright, Persicaria? I'm okay for now. I need to thank Professor Persica and for installing a sufficiently resilient neural cloud into me. Professor Persica and who? In any case, I'll send back the data we gathered to Antonina as planned. Shh! What's that? I'm in with the defense? I know I can't won't try to fix that though. I mean, valid, I guess. I pull Persicaria into a corner. Several lesser sanctifiers are moving in a group along a deserted street. So they're moving. But how? Logically speaking, lesser sanctifiers shouldn't be moving as efficiently as normal. Thanks for warning me in time. It would have been dangerous if they had found us. No, Persicaria, you've gotten it wrong. It's not they who found us, but we who found them. Huh? So you're saying... Persicaria and I exchange looks. Let's take a look at this intel that's delivered itself to us. But before that...
System information module initialization complete. Now attempting transfer. Transfer complete.
Okay. So starting, we go to another server. Once again, another sector, I mean. And we find it empty and all creepy and devoid of life. Lovely. Lovely. You love to see it. You fucks. I have multiple robot voices.
I have this one too.
And this one. And this one.
And this one.
Sector server 71st. No, they're different! We're all in the same server. I mean, sure. Sure. Thank you, Max. Her name is Max, right? Yes, Max. Alright. So far from what I remember, there's like no story in the stages, so... As I said, I wanna rush! So I keep reading. Heavy downpour. Is that a reference to heavy rain? Oh. The strongest enemy doesn't necessarily only appear at the end. If that Max anywhere is mean, I am banning you. Enigma Sector. After the battle, Persicaria and I drag a defeated Lesser Sanctifier off into a corner. Your judgment was right. The other Lesser Sanctifiers haven't realized what's going on here. Oh, but that's why... Yeah, in this... When I was doing the stages, a lot of the stages have me only using Persicaria, and I understand why. I see. As I thought, communications between Sanctifiers have been affected by the operand fluctuations. So, what have you learned? I finished decrypting the last orders the Sanctifiers received. They were carrying out orders from a greater Sanctifier. Find the source of the operand absorption. Bad speedrun. Looks like the Sanctifiers haven't found the exact coordinates yet. Yes. Also, I've sent all this to Antonina, along with information on the operand fluctuations within the sector. The data we have now proves that it's very likely the coordinates in the distress signal refer to the position of the operand black hole. You said it's been deliberately concealed. Oh. So that Newman agent knows where the operand black hole is, but the sanctifiers don't? That is very weird. Usually, an agent will go to the sanctifiers for help when they encounter such a destructive incident. Yet Newman avoided the sanctifiers. Now that I think about it, the specially encrypted distress signal was probably to keep the sanctifiers from noticing. But why? Why indeed? Since he went out of his way to avoid the sanctifiers, it proves that he's not with them, at least. We now know the black hole's coordinates, so the situations favor us. Are we really going straight into a black hole? So should we look for Newman first? Hang on, we've forgotten something. You're saying... that Greater Sanctifier, did they only issue orders? Why does the name Newman sound familiar? John von Neumann was a Hungarian-American mathematician, physicist, computer scientist, engineer, and polymath. Von Neumann made major contributions to many fields, including mathematics, physics, quantum mechanics, and quantum statistical mechanics. Actually, let me go. Holy shit, he did a lot. Mathematics, foundation of mathematics, measure theory, functional analysis, ergodic theory, group theory, lattice theory, representation theory, operator algebras, matrix theory, geometry, and numerical analysis. Physics, quantum mechanics, hydrodynamics, ballistics, nuclear physics, and quantum statistical mechanics. Economics, game theory, and general equilibrium theory. Computing, von Neumann architecture, linear programming, numerical meteorology, scientific computing, self-replicating machines, stochastic computing, and statistics. So yeah, something about to do with quantum mechanics. You have friends in the physics tree? Now you know. Since this is the quantum server. TLDR dude did everything. Yeah, like... I love how we went from like quantum mechanics to game theory. Like, damn. That Greater Sanctifier, did they only issue orders? These lesser sanctifiers weren't as badly affected by the operand black hole as we expected. Does that imply there's a Greater Sanctifier inside the sector giving them operand support? The dude was bored. But that's just a theory. A quantum theory! Get out of here, cat. Indeed, that conclusion makes a lot of sense. Just in case, I'll contact Antonina first. Persicaria suddenly stopped speaking. Hello? Okay, guys, appreciate her. What do we think about this sanctifier, guys? What are the opinions? What is the verdict? Cute braids. Bark, bark, bark. Look at that gap here. I mean, what? And Tammy too, yes. Why is he showing us her underwear? Excellent question. She gets 4 barks out of 5. PCU with the bark metric. Yeah, very stylish clothes, but yeah, also why... I mean, sure, show us your underwear if you want. I guess it's a free world. It's 2063. I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. Need to see personality matrix to give her the 5 barks. Just from this sprite alone, he has a slight mommy energy, in my opinion. We shall see. Oh, an unfamiliar guest has come to visit. Now, what kind of visitor could be moving around here? Shall we have a chat? A greater sanctifier. Don't ask for hugs, those things are sharp. True. She's supporting those lesser sanctifiers with her operants, so her personal fighting strength should be weaker. Talking face to face is basic manners, you know? If you still don't come out. Look at that angry face. What? Is she one of those characters that keep her eyes closed? You will have to pay the price for your rudeness. Persicaria! I subconsciously pull Persicaria away. A keen arrow penetrates the building and zips past Persicaria's ear, slicing off a few strands of hair. Sheesh! In the very next moment, the blown Greater Sanctifier appears before our eyes. The hot evil lady tireless is getting better? Hell yeah. A millimeter to the left and I'd probably be dead. You have quick reactions, but after this, you won't have the chance to react. Try to talk? Wait, maybe we can talk. You know, like civilized people. We all know that the characters with closed eyes are the scariest, it's true. Oh? I know you. You're the demon who defeated Raven and Eucharist. However, your pathetic response just now fell far short of my expectations. Since we could beat those greater sanctifiers, it naturally means we have aces up our sleeve. My eyes close a lot since I'm looking down. You want to stop the open absorption in this sector, right? Then our goals align, if nothing else. Rather than oppose us, why don't we try to discuss a settlement which benefits both of us? Negotiating! You really are very interesting. However, I haven't been reduced to making deals with irregular agents to complete my mission. The blown Greater Sanctifier knocks an arrow, pulls her bow taut, then gathers light to the tip of her arrow. Much as I'd like to chat, I have more important things to do now, so let's wrap this up quickly. Merchant 100, except it didn't work. Persica places herself in front of me. Light soars between her hands as well and forms a transparent barrier in midair. The very next moment, a sharp golden light holds through the air towards us. Merchant minus 100. Can't believe the professor is dead. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of Laurel Cloud, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hey, pure dad! You must be... salty. Yes, I remember. Salty. Hello, happy holidays to you too. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, now we go to part 3. Smiling face. I'm gonna read the things of here though. An ominous scent seems to permeate through the air. The enemy is isolated and helpless. Strike first and seize the advantage. Maybe it's a reward for the delicious aroma? What? Okay, sure. Smiling face. Perhaps a hand reaching out at our darkest hour. Perhaps a blade lane hidden under a kind smile. That's not sus. I'm gonna assume this is the Sanctifier lady. You really are very tough, but this is farewell. Clang! The professor just confirmed that the horrible lady smells good, ? Who is this? Wow, what a scary shot! The silver shield that suddenly flew in from the side deflects the glowing arrow. Said arrow falls to the ground and loses its original golden radiance. Oh, I had a feeling! I had a feeling it was her by the way it was phrased, but I'm like, what? Hey, senpai! So, like, we went to the Enigma sector, which is the quantum computing sector of 42 Lab. Everything is deserted, and we found this blonde Sanctifier. She attacked us, and apparently Eucharist, you showed up to defend us? So things are happening. Welcome to the stream. Eucharist? Look at this brat!
My oh my, what's with that look on your face, Big Sis Angelus? Are you happy to see me?
Hey, Jammy Jugi. Oh wow, the one and only. What is the meaning of this?
I saw you went to the Enigma sector to carry out a mission. I couldn't bear to be alone, so I followed you here.
Dumb brat needs correction.
I didn't have any ill intentions, you know.
What having no chocolate does to a mofo? True, we took away choco from her, so she has no choco anymore. Which means you guys no chocolate. Oh, really now? Then why are you standing between me and them? Are you going to betray the Sanctifiers?
Whoa, I wouldn't dare. Lord Elsphorus will censor us if we did, right?
Censor? What?
Still, I'm a little reluctant to see you wipe them out just like that, Big Sis.
Eucharist, do you know these are irregular agents you are sheltering?
Oh, I know that, but the matter here is more serious. To cut a long story short, you know what's going on in the Enigma sector too, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked me to provide open support to those lesser Sanctifiers.
The quantum computer here, ENIAC, has gone out of control and created an operant black hole. At this rate, all of Magrosea might end up being affected by it.
That's true, but are you going to cleanse her, Big Sis Angelus?
Of course. Losing control of your operants is an irregularity.
But look at what's happened to the Enigma sector. There must be, what, half a sector's worth of operant in the young Miss ENIAC's tummy, right? If you destroy her, all that operant will go out of control in an instant, with a bang. Perhaps it might even blow the whole sector up.
I love that. I love that, the way that was written. With the big red letters. I know all that. But Eucharist, what does this have to do with the irregular agents you're defending? Naughty girls who try to cover up the truth get spanked, you know? It's very painful.
Ah, don't be such a rush. I was just about to get to it. As you know, they've helped fix the situation in 3 sectors already, Big Sis Angelus. Perhaps they might be able to fix this place too.
The sectors have been changed by the regular agents have joined their oasis. How is this any different from losing the Enigma sector?
Does that mean you'd rather blow up the whole of Enigma sector? Whoa, how scary!
Of course I'd rather avoid that, if possible. But I can't trust these irregular agents. If they fail, it isn't just the Enigma sector that will be reset. Now be a good girl and step aside, Eucharist.
How vexing! I don't want to go head to head with you either, Big Sis Angelus, but I don't want them to die either. What shall I do?
Brain and network both not working. No!
Is this the attitude the Eosphorus faction takes toward irregular agents?
Eosphorus faction?
Are there factions inside the Sanctifiers? It seems I'll have to suggest that Lord Esperus passed down some management experience to Lord Eosphorus.
I know there's two lords. Did they create two different factions?
Management experience? Surely you don't think Lord Esperus' extermination plan was very successful, do you? I heard that now many sectors are hostile to the Sanctifiers because of that, all thanks to Lord Hesperus. Everything Lord Esperus has done is right. You're still so protective of Lord Esperus after he cast you aside. Lord, your loyalty is so touching, Vixis Angelus.
I have no need to waste words on Sanctifiers who protect irregular agents.
I will speak with Lord Osphorus later about how to deal with you. Now move aside.
Hey yo! Look at this art! Look how Eucharist is like all the way up there.
Angelus puts her bow out and points the tip of her arrow at Eucharist. The faint smile that has been on her face all this time has vanished. Do you really think I'm a goody two-shoes who'll do as I'm told, Pixis Angelus? Eucharist waves her hand and the silver shield flies back into her grasp. She winks toward us. Just like in Helios, her mood is filled with innocence and playfulness.
Parry this, you filthy casual!
This is going to burn up lots of operands, so you'll need to pay with 3 bags of chocolate, okay?
Sure! Honestly, you can have as much chocolate as you want if you save us.
I'll hold you to that.
Are you so determined to be my enemy, Eucharist?
Try guessing this one, Pixis Angelus. Do you think I can save them from you?
God damn, what's going on? What did I get? Supplies? What supplies? Time to waste money, let's go. Whee! I always buy everything. Should I? I don't know, but I do it. Why did it send me there though? I don't get it. Oh well. Back to reading. Where were we? Smiling face, unlikely allies. It's best if we just stay on guard, rather than immediately deem them enemies. And then make use of every advantage. I mean, yeah, like the coin items. I don't use my shards. I'm saving those for Hatsukiri. Alright. Dilemma. Behind, no retreat is possible. Ahead, the abyss awaits us. Lovely. Lovely. Really lovely. Yeah, exactly. Like, I ran out of coins at one point, but now I have a lot, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'll buy everything. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's gonna drain my ticket. So, you saw the new doll that's coming now, right? The Lacy. After the Lacy comes Hatsukiri. And she's very OP. Also, she has an octopus. Also, she talks to Cthulhu, apparently. So yeah. Need to roll for her. Blank.
Arrows bounce off Eucharis's shield in rapid succession, and their enormous force drives Eucharis back again and again. Even that seemingly indestructible shield is starting to develop cracks.
Please tell me more. I'll show you. Remind me to show you guys Hatsujiri after I finish reading this.
Wow, you sure aren't holding back, big sis. You're even so vicious against me. This eating utensil over here is almost shot through.
Wait, so it's actually a fork?
Is that so? I think you're nowhere near your limits.
Hey Sunny, Merry Christmas!
Looks like I haven't given a naughty girl like you enough punishment. And Zeus loses 3 arrows at once, and they home in on Eucharis from different directions. Shouldn't it be honed in? Anyway, there are so many operas gathered on their tips that it distorts the very air. Eucharis' silver shield suddenly expands, but she's just a moment too slow. The last arrow pierces the shield and throws up a massive shockwave of displaced air that obscures all sight. Even the defunct machinery around them is nearly disintegrated by it.
Kaspersky vs. Norton Antivirus.
Professor! I'm fine, let's go now.
Oh, another lovely place.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I didn't think Eucharis will help us.
Looks like working with sanctifiers in the future isn't necessarily impossible. I mean, yeah. It's not like they're evil, unless... Still, this isn't the time to talk about such things. We're here.
This is... the operant black hole.
I don't see any black hole. Oh wait, never mind.
It is a fathomless black maelstrom that looks like it's going to swallow up everything. The scenery around the hole is distorted, and just looking at it fills one with a formless dread.
Whomst?
Not far from the hole, an agent who looks like a middle-aged man is weaving through a pile of machines, feverishly performing some kind of operation. A pained look crosses his face every now and then, but his hands do not stop working. There's a transmitter over there. The distress signal was probably sent from here.
Speak with the agent. Approach and seize.
You... Before I can speak, the agent has already gone on the defensive.
You probably aren't agents from Enigma.
Calm down, we aren't hostile. We only came because we received a distress signal. The agent freezes up for a moment, then he seems to sigh in relief, before quickly approaching us.
Thank goodness, please, you have to help me.
I'm sorry, but we need to know more about the situation first.
Alright. Sorry, I got too worked up. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Enigma Sector Administrator, Newman. I'm gonna assume he was the one that sent the signal. How did this operant black hole come about?
An operant black hole.
You couldn't have picked a more accurate way to describe it. I never expected ENIAC to end up like this either. Oh no, he's hot.
ENIAC. Is that the name of this Berserk quantum database?
ENIAC is an agent connected to the quantum database. To say she is the quantum database itself will not be wrong. At first, her neural network model was very simple. All she could do was basic sorting work. As for me and the agents of this sector, all we did was research ways for ENIAC to better store and compute data. We reported our research results to the humans, and the humans will apply it to ENIAC, occasionally resetting her mind. Until one day, when we no longer received any transmissions from the humans.
So this was caused by the disconnection between the cloud server and reality as well.
Ever since ENIAC's intelligence began to grow, we were very happy to see her grow and kept providing her with operands. But in the end, it led to her going berserk. So, how should we help you? I don't know if ENIAC is conscious right now. I hope you can enter the operand black hole and stop her. You want us to enter in there? I mean, sure, I guess. How would you? Have you tried entering the operand black hole? I did, but... Newman says no more. Instead, he turns towards the operand black hole. As he moves closer to it, a look of pain crosses his face. He collapses to his knees in front of the operand black hole and struggles to raise his hand. Look out! Endless unchecked growth couldn't go wrong. Exactly! Just before Newman's hand enters the black hole, a wave of operands surges out from it and sends him flying back. Persicaria moves up to support Newman as he coughs uncontrollably and his eyes go dim. The light of healing operands flow towards his body from Persica's palms, and he slowly quiets down. Thank you. I've tried many times, but this is the limit for how close I can get. ENIAC is blocking me from entering. Perhaps he is instinctively rejecting me. After all, I was the one who caused an outcome like this. People never learn from Terminator, for real, for real. Your neural cloud is very weak. Don't do that again. The closer you get to the black hole, the more it affects your neural cloud. I believe your body knows that better than I do. But I can only regulate ENIAC's ever-expanding zone of influence from here. No, perhaps I just wanted to keep ENIAC company. I need to try everything I can. I can't let her face this alone. So, okay, make me ask all the questions. Were you the one that sent the signal then? Indeed, this quantum computer's gone berserk, and all I can do now is try to forcibly suppress it with operands. But it's sucking in more and more operands, and it could slip out of control at any time. When that happens, all of Magrasea could be affected. The effects could reach that far? But we calculated... That was because the situation is still under control. Once she slips loose, her influence will climb by orders of magnitude. One of the rare times when googling what's wrong with the computer and getting result cancer is accurate. Man. I've computed the possibilities countless times, but they all show the same thing. I can't stop ENIAC alone. I can't stop the quantum computer from going berserk. So you sent a distress signal to the outside world? Yes, I thought there wouldn't be a response. I am so glad to meet you. Tell us about the situation inside the operand black hole, and what we should do. Persicaria, you... Newman already said that ENIAC could go out of control at any time. We put so much effort into building the oasis. We can't let it all be destroyed just like that, right? You're right. I don't know how to express my gratitude. If you can stop ENIAC, I'll do anything for you. We need operands continuously. Hopefully things will go the way we want. As for the conditions inside the operand black hole, I can't go in there, so I can only tell you the results of my projections. ENIAC has a great deal of data within her. All this data has become chaotic, as an unregulated data turbulence. The neural clouds of agents which enter it will become part of that vast mass of data. Simply put, only by preserving your consciousness and your true self can you leave the black hole. Sheesh! Maintaining your neural cloud stability amidst the impact of this massive quantity of data is just too difficult. Do you have any related projection data? You know neural clouds very well. Yes, she does. If you want us to help, then you need to start with honesty, right? You are correct. Newman turns and works on a machine for a bit, and the virtual monitor displays a shocking number of calculation formulas. This is all the data and the results. Given the strength of my own neural cloud, I figure the chances of success are 15% or so.
Once you're lost in the black hole, you will become part of the data turbulence forever, unable to die and unable to be reset.
And that's just the first step in stopping ENIAC. This is not looking good. We both fall silent. This is definitely a difficult decision to make, but we have no choice but to face it. Sheesh! So who's gonna die? Make your bets, who's gonna die? Perhaps we can find something useful here. We each face the danger head on, leaving our backs to one another. Let me see. Wife? You think wife will die? Enigma sector. Persicaria swiftly peruses the astounding number of formulas, occasionally verifying bits of data with Newman. Their voices are lowered and they speak quickly, so I don't manage to catch the full contents of their exchange. You probably couldn't understand it either. If Enya goes berserk, can the Oasis resist her operant absorption?
Newman and I did some calculations regarding the matter, and the conclusion was pretty much impossible. Let's go! Certain doom!
ENIAC is extremely powerful. She can break through firewalls to perform deep scans across wide areas and then extract operands from inside sectors. What? This ability will become even stronger as she absorbs operands, until she engulfs the entire cloud server. Certain doom? Phew, I thought we were in trouble for a moment. Nothing we can't face, right guys? Wait a minute. Did you just say the quantum database can do wide area searches across the cloud server?
You don't mean...
This might be the break we're looking for, a way to find a breakthrough point to reconnect with the real world. What you're saying is, you want to use ENIAC to search the cloud server for transmissions from the real world or a transmission port. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I never considered that possibility. I need to compute the data. As Newman works on his machines, various data formulas appear and disappear on his screen. Several minutes later, he raises his head up from behind the monitor. Normally, this sort of thing will be completely out of the question, because it will need a massive amount of operand support, but in ENIAC's current condition, it might actually be possible.
If we can find a way to connect to reality, we might be able to return to the real world.
Looks like we've got another reason to go through the black hole.
Let's go!
The room slowly goes quiet again.
Let me go, Professor. I'll enter the black hole while you try to contact Antonina and see if there's another way.
No, if someone has to go, then it should be me. The operand fluctuations will affect me less.
I can't let you take such a big risk.
Persicaria, trust me. I can put an end to this disaster and then emerge from there alive. You have no idea what I've been through. Persicaria looks long and hard at me. A moment later, she looks away from my face.
At least let me enter the black hole with you. I have a better knowledge of neural clouds. Perhaps I may be able to help you in a critical moment.
Alright, let's stop this catastrophe together. Together! Hey, Ariane! You're doing fine, what about you? We stand in front of the operand black hole. Persicaria and I are both prepared to enter. I am very grateful to the two of you. Hey, thank you for subscribing! I've adjusted the code for your neural cloud data, and this program should be able to reduce the effect that the operand fluctuation will have on your neural clouds. Also, Newman takes out his administrator's cipher key and hands it to us. With administrator access, you should be able to effect a forced shutdown on ENIAC.
But if that happens, ENIAC will vanish too.
Of course I want you to save her if it's possible, but I can't let her destroy Enigma and the entire cloud server. If only I could take her place and sacrifice myself to stop all this. But I know that's impossible. Newman. Of course Shigekan will come out of this mess unscratched because they have the power of God, blood, and anime on their side. They're just that powerful. Alright, enough of that. During this time, I'll coordinate my actions outside with you and do my best to suppress the data turbulence on the black hole. I can't do any more, so I'll be counting on you for the rest. We will do our best. And similarly, as we agreed, I'll leave the outside to you. If only they had it in Girls Frontline. Persicaria takes the key and prepares to connect to my neural cloud and transfer the program. As she operates the neural network analysis protocol, I suddenly hear her speak quietly from behind me. You are irreplaceable to the exiles. No matter how dire the situation, you can help the exiles turn things around. I suddenly realize what she's doing and try to stop her, but I find myself unable to move my body. Oh no. Even if I don't make it out, I believe you will be able to find another way. Which is why I'm sorry about this, Professor. Persicaria stands up and turns to face the operant black hole. Her form and the space around her are gradually distorted, as though she is being slowly devoured by the black hole. I struggle to speak. She pauses for a moment and turns back while saying something, but she continues approaching the black hole until she is completely swallowed up by the endless darkness. No! Several seconds later, I feel the binding program slowly wear off. Don't go. Give me a reason not to. Well, she's dead. No! Conditions inside the black hole change from moment to moment. You didn't enter with her, so it'll be very hard to find her in there. It's too late to enter the black hole now. I know that, but... She didn't want you to take the risk. I'm sorry, the temporary restriction plugin should have worn off. The program you're using now is able to reduce the effects of operant fluctuations. Here comes the pain train! I recall their whisper exchange. The two of you arranged this. I cannot deny that. It is simply because suppressing the turbulence for one person is easier than protecting two people. Hey, Hartman. Perhaps you might find it hard to accept, but I feel that what she did makes sense. I believe she valued you very highly. I understand how that feels. I remember what Persicaria said earlier, and take out my mobile terminal to contact Antonina. Thanks to the operant fluctuations, the transmission does not go through. My mind is in chaos as I look through the various data on the phone screen. Look out! She is interrupted by an arrow whistling through the air before he can finish speaking. Newman barely manages to evade by grabbing my clothes, and the arrow vanishes into the operant black hole. In that instant, the operant surrounding the black hole shudders. Newman grabs his chest as operants ooze from his mouth. We lose one moment, we get another. No, it's not the same! She's going through the level of brain world. Did someone remember to back up Persicaria? That's the thing, PCU. Remember that this whole thing is to develop the backup technology, so they I don't think they can really be backed up. Oh. That's why they're always reset when they die. They don't remember anything. Like Simo.
Detecting sanctifier overstep of boundaries. Sanctifier actively causing harm to the administrator while administrator has committed no breach of regulations. Damage assessment. Damage assessment, minor damage inflicted. 1 instance of warning logged. Multiple instances will result in demotion penalty.
I'm gonna go and cry in the corner. No. Keep a USB with your waifu close. I missed. Lady Angelos. Are you the sector administrator? Yes, my name is Newman. Newman. No, feel free to add me. You just have to catch my UID because I don't remember it by heart. Newman. Angelos glances at the still running machines. I was going to ask why you didn't report this to the Sanctifiers and even went as far as to work with irregular agents. But seeing as you're trying your best to hold back the quantum computer, I will give you a chance to explain yourself. That's because communications were impeded and I couldn't send out a transmission. I give you a chance to explain yourself, not to try and stall for time with excuses. Angelos delivers these razor-edged words with a smile on her face. Though her tone is gentle, they are still chilling. Yes. Oh, forget it. Besides, the entire sector will be reset once I destroy the quantum database. The ending will not change no matter what you say. Angelos knocks an arrow to her bow and takes aim at the operant black hole. Light swirls around the arrow, growing brighter and brighter. Angelos ASMR. Stop her! I stand in front of the black hole, looking Angelos in the eye. She towers above me, or she's tall. And the light surrounding her makes her as brilliant as the sun, but I do not take a step back. You should be unable to fight, no? And this time, there is no Eucharist protecting you. I wonder how she will explain her actions to Lord Eosphorus. The chances of you being able to stop my attack are infinitely close to 0, I believe. I know that. What happens if you choose the other option? Excellent question. I will have to go back and find out. And yet, you're trying anyway. How interesting. Still, this is the end. I'm assuming it will skip that and go straight to like this Newman being like, please wait. Please wait, Lady Angelos. Saying Angelos about to make a move, Newman throws his arms open and stands between me and her. Angelos frowns, and she has no choice but to turn her arrow away. This is not a wise choice, Newman. The Sanctifiers exist to protect you, but that does not mean you can abuse or lose. I apologize, but I cannot allow you to harm this professor. Why not hear me out? I have a plan that will work out better for the both of us. When did I come up with a plan? Angelos looks at me with mild interest. Rather than directly destroying the quantum database and causing the operants to explode, which will devastate all of Enigma. Surely shutting it down in a peaceful manner will be more likely to win you praise from Lord Eosphorus, right? The opinion of Lord Eosphorus doesn't really mean that much to me. And I'm pretty sure you want to know why Eucharist will defend us, right? You say such interesting things. As someone who could make Eucharist and the sector administrator step in to protect you. Tell me how you intend to shut down this operant black hole in a peaceful manner, then. Morning, June. I take a deep breath, then look at the phone in my hand which is displaying data, and then I hatch a plan in my heart. Oh, so we're basically making this up as we go. I see. Not Lord with error. No error. We receive Newman's distress signal, and we're here to stop the operand black hole's endless absorption of operands. Just now, Newman taught us how to shut down the quantum computer, and my friend has already entered the operand black hole. She's an expert in this field, and I believe that if you give her some time, she will be able to successfully resolve the problem. I showed the contents of the distress signal to Angelus on my mobile terminal. They give Newman a knowing look. Indeed, I knew this professor and Miss Persicaria could solve the problem, so I did not wish to trouble you, Lady Angelus. The situation now is still under control. Please give us a bit more time. Angelus puts down the bow and arrow in her hands, and the light surrounding the arrow gradually dies down. I quietly breathe a sigh of relief. Well, this is not according to regulations. Since the sector administrator has promised to keep the situation under control, I do not mind spending a bit more time on the matter. Of course, I should point out that my patience is wearing thin. Angelus flies over in front of me, then lies slightly on her tiptoes before pulling up a chair to sit on. While there is no aggression in that action, I still felt the hairs on the back of my neck standing up. In order to pass this boring stretch of time, why don't you tell me why Eucharist wanted to protect you? Let me see if your answer can make this time worthwhile. Sheesh! Anyone for... chocolate mostly. For who wanted to add me, here's my UID. And I need to show you guys Hatsukiri. I have not forgotten Hatsukiri in Cloud. Images. Open image in new tab. And then open image in new tab. Okay, this is not as HD, but it will have to do. The commander, I mean the prophet or emergency interrogation skills, for real. The ability to make shit up. Did the commander go through CTRA in this timeline? I don't know, I thought that was, I mean, that's what the lore kisses continue to debate. Like, we know it's post-single at the very least. But yeah, let me show you guys Hatsukiri. Window capture. Window capture. Here you go. Save for her. Save for her. It will help you. She should be coming right after the banner that's coming next week. So do not roll for the big booba lady. Don't let her bait you. I'm with Cat on the bark still. Gotta appreciate moist woman. I don't know how to feel about that comment. Alright, where are we? Anchor. In the dark and endless sea, you are the light that guides me.
inside the operant black hole.
We all know how to feel about that comment, do we?
It sounds like someone is talking.
Ah! Isn't this the professor? Also, what's with the ASMR sounds? I'm just gonna fall asleep. Well, 42 Love doesn't know. This theory.
What a familiar voice.
I have always believed that all AI should enjoy the same rights as human beings. Let's go! But given the current attitudes toward AI by society at large, I wonder if mentioning this theory is a good or a bad thing.
This is Professor Irida. Irida? This is Professor Irida. And my...
Tell that to Skynet.
These are my memories.
I didn't know her name was revealed so early on. Sorry, how should I put this? I think I'm starting to understand the direction 42 Lab has been taking all this while.
If you're worried, why don't you discuss this theory with me? While I can't give you suggestions, I've heard that this sort of thing helps clear up your thoughts.
You really are different from Professor... Blah, blah, blah. You really are different from Professor... Why is it so hard to say Professor Persica? Sonia from West, alright!
I'm sorry, I'll be more careful.
Oh, I didn't mean to scold you. Well, you might look like Professor Persica. You have a personality of your own, and I think that's a good thing.
Is that so? But wasn't the reason you made me so I could be as outstanding as Professor Persica?
Wait, didn't Persica make her?
What?
What?
Wasn't the reason you made me so I could be as outstanding as Professor Persica?
You don't need to be like anyone. Just be yourself. To everyone, you are unique. Also, the fact that you look like her was just selfishness on her part. Ah, okay. The fact that you look like her was just selfishness on her part. She just wanted someone who could take her place for meetings and such. Wow! That's so Persica, though. Wait a minute. You didn't really agree to do that for her, did you? I'm sure she did.
No, not at all.
I see. Looks like I'll need to have a nice chat with her next time. So that's why they are different? So she can seem very nice and welcoming in meetings, and then people go meet her in real life, and like she's just an entirely different person.
Well, why don't we talk about this black box evolution theory thing? Is that it?
Correct. In order to understand this theory, perhaps we should start with the concept of base commands. You know about those, right? Ooh, base commands. One of them has charisma.
I am an AI researcher, after all. All those equipped with second-generation neural clouds should be bound by their base commands, right?
Yes, though rather than being bound by them, you could say they can only operate by relying on them. From the earliest skeletal frame dolls to the modern human replicant autonomous dolls, none of them can escape the need for human instructions in order to take action. Come take a look at this.
Is this the code for the base command?
The next binary is the lazy. Correct. This is the process of entering a base command into a second-generation neural cloud. Observe carefully. From the earliest CGs everywhere. No! No! This is the process of entering a base command into a second-generation neural cloud. Observe carefully.
Ah, the doll's been awakened. Been awakened.
Wake.
Time to wake up, ENIAC.
I am confusion.
There's too much data. I need to rest.
You've had a hard time. Let me see. Is it me, or has your calculation speed gone up again?
Of course, I found a new calculation model. Ain't I great? Quick, pat my head and praise me, Newman.
You have always been the core of the entire Enigma sector. Everyone's proud of you.
Then what about you?
I'm very happy. I'm happy because your capabilities have improved. Be it your computation speed, data processing abilities.
And then?
You know my speech models aren't that great. In any case, you're the most perfect girl in my heart.
Then ENIAC will start a brand new day's work.
Do you want to hear me say those words?
To think a single sentence could make ENIAC work hard, what a bargain. But ENIAC also knows that she is far from perfect. ENIAC will continue working hard for the perfection that you're talking about.
Good. I get motivated too when I hear you say that. Let's work hard together.
Work hard together. I must work harder.
With this, you should be able to understand.
Who...
Who are you?
You want to become stronger, don't you?
Yes, I want to become more perfect.
I will help you. You need more operands to finish evolving, so absorb operands.
Absorb operands?
Yes, absorb Enigma Sector's operands. Then break through the firewall and absorb even more operands. The more operands you have, the stronger you will become.
But, Newman,
Newman wants you to grow, no? This is what he wants. Absorb as many operands as you can.
what Newman wants, I will do it. I must do it.
Red text? What holiday spirit? This is obviously a friend. Of course, a friend. Let me think. Now, about my ties to that Eucharist. Where should I begin? Oh yeah, this is bringing me... I guess I should mention that our group had a doll called Choco in it. She was very good at making chocolate. World is doomed because Newman didn't teach his child about the importance of diet. Didn't teach his child about the importance of self-control. The chocolate she made in the real world used the finest cocoa powder, cocoa butter, sugar, and milk.
And in this place, she was also very skilled at processing data, turning it into food which agents could easily absorb.
I love how she's just sitting there listening.
Angelus smiles and adjusts her bowstring. The quiet twang sends a chill down my spine. I'm not here to listen to a recipe.
Well, chocolate is the key to this story. In any case, it was because of Choco's chocolate that Eucharist didn't touch our group for a while.
That Eucharist. She might be greedy, but she wouldn't lose sight of her basic principles because of that.
But it's a good recipe, I swear.
I advise you to tell the truth properly.
Oh god, I'm getting continuing to roll flashbacks. No. But that is the truth. Looks like I have to resort to my trademark talent. Trademark talent of making shit up. Alright, then I'd better start from the beginning. I can't believe we're doing this again. For all non-Girth Frontline players, there is an event in Girth Frontline where the commander is abducted by the enemy faction, and they're basically tortured to tell the truth, to tell the location of stuff, and they resort to just making shit up. And every time, like, you get to the end of one of the made-up stories, the enemy faction is just like, you better tell us the truth now, and then you start right over from the beginning. And that's what happened. Eucharist was at the end of her rope when we saved her, and so she continued observing us from the shadows, waiting for a chance to repay the kindness we showed her. Don't forget the beatings. Oh yeah, the beatings and the truth serum and the drugs and the beatings. They did save us from dying from collaboration, so I guess there's that. Fun times. And the CGT, yeah. And when she saw us in danger, she felt that the time to pay us back had come, so she showed up to help us.
And was that also the reason you defeated her in the Helios sector?
It might also have been because we were stronger than her.
Angela sternly burst into laughter. I've checked Eucharist's travel logs, so I doubt everything you said was a lie. However, all the things you said Eucharist did.
Saying Angelo's laugh out loud like this makes me break into a cold sweat, until she stops laughing and looks back at me.
Well, I'd like to hear more of what you made up. It seems there's a limit to what you know.
Well, we're doomed. Yeah, it was nice knowing you all.
I can be your friend long enough. It seems you can't stop the quantum database from going out of control. Unfortunately, the fun and games end here.
Angelus rises from her chair and raises her bow once again. Lady Angelus, please wait.
I told you, my patience has its limits.
Oh, I don't know why I put River for that. Got confused since I've been pressing it too often. I'm sorry, but if you could please give us a little more time.
You should know that the odds of that Miss Persicaria stopping the quantum database or you stopping me are next to nothing. I'm very curious as to why you insist on doing this.
I want to save ENIAC, because she's my life's work. It made it more obvious. Even if there's a 99.9 chance that I can't save her, I want to fight for that 0.1 possibility. They came to save ENIAC, so I can't let you harm them.
If you must do it, then you'll have to go through me first. Does this count as an order to protect the fruits of your research? To think this order will actually supersede self-preservation. How unusual. But still, I will not kill you. After all, you are not an irregular agent, and you are still controlling the quantum database. You should just behave and wait for your reset.
Angelus gently pushes Noman aside and points her bow at me. If hot, why evil? Why? I mean, technically they're not evil, they're just very set on their ways and refuse to listen to reason.
As for you, your friend may have already died inside there. Yet not only did you not run away, you even stood presumptuously in front of the black hole.
If hot were antagonist. True.
Tell me your reasons before you die.
As I look at that sharp arrowhead, I understand that I might very well have only a chance to say a single sentence. Lawful neutral, for real.
It's been so long. Even though I've got enough operands, even though I've become strong enough, why haven't you come to see me? I'm so cold, so lonely. I want to see. A baby! Who do I want to see? I want to see the person who always keeps me company. That person is...
ENIAC has a great deal of data within her. All this data has become chaotic, unregulated data turbulence. The neural clouds of agents which enter it will become part of that vast maze of data. Simply put, only by preserving your consciousness and your true self can you leave the black hole. Are you just saying Nightbot is hot? They're the AI equivalent of Nightbot's itchy trigger finger. I mean, have you ever seen Nightbot?
That person is someone I will never forget. That person, same in my darkest hour. As long as we follow them, we will be able to find hope, and we'll... Who is that person? The one who's more important than anything else. Please remember, I have to remember. A white shape appears before my eyes. I reach out towards it. Although we have been separated. Although everyone has changed from how they were in the past. But now, in this place where data and neural clouds are garbed, I can awaken because you are there.
Professor! I look into Angelo's eyes and speak. Because I believe in Persicaria. Oh, that was a nice ending. I mean, it's not the ending, but like, you know what I mean. Scene cut. Alright, more neural expansion to you. Heart attack warning is still due. Still waiting for me? Keep waiting. Oh, let me check. I haven't checked on my sister. I haven't checked on my sister. Why Why are my friends tagging me? Oh, it's him. Wait, I'm getting invited to a Christmas party. Wait, give me a second. Someone was spam notifying me. What, where, when, what time? My sis is working. It came up, it's an old co-worker of my sister from when she worked at the airport. Like they used to work at the airport, they became friends. But the funniest shit is that this dude, this guy, he's a nice guy, he's a funny guy. But he hasn't spoken to us or hung out with us in like 2 years. Like he randomly pops up in our group, in our friend group server, Discord server sometimes. Just like says hi and then disappears for like another year. And suddenly he's like, we're inviting you to a Christmas party. So we're like, what? By we, I meant he means like him and his girlfriend. Wait, my sister's talking to me. Give me just 1 second to get this figured out. So my sister is on, she must be on her break now since she's typing. You can hear the keyboard ASMR. Did I get your friend request? Maybe. Let me see. I should have. Yeah, there it is. We got one from Bellhound too. I wonder who that is. Clackety. Hey, Kalios! He wants to sell you something more to him. Oh, at 5. Yeah, no, there's no way. Too early. Okay, I told her to decide. Since she's the one working today, we'll probably be tired. It's kind of, yeah. It just now it's on top of my head. See, it just depends on where I'm looking to. When I look to my other screen, it just floats on its own. Anyway, let's continue. I just told my sister to be like, okay, tell me what you wanna do. If you wanna go, we'll go. If not, we won't. But yeah, that was so random. I was like, what? And he was just like a spam notification, like spam pinging me and my sister. And my friends were like, she's at work and she's streaming. Like, they will see the message in a bit. Anyway, where were we? Trying to avoid certain doom. Let's go. Here, right? Anchor? Yes. Trust. From faith comes courage. Also, yeah, if there's anyone new, it's like I'm only reading this stream because I have all the stages done and I wanna I want to get through this and then chapter 5 maybe as quick as possible. But like, as you see, I don't have all the stages done, so eventually there will be gameplay. I got lost again. Here we are. Trust. Because I believe in Persicaria. A razor-sharp arrowhead streaks past me. What a boring answer. Thanks to the effect which the operant black hole has on Angelus, I managed to keep her occupied for several minutes. Maybe she's deliberately going easy on me, but every time I dodge, I feel like there won't be a next time for me. Are we really just dodging the arrows? A speed check fail, yeah. You have no chance to win, yet you refuse to back down. Honestly, I don't know whether to describe the fact that you're throwing your life away for a hollow, insubstantial faith as tragic or pitiful. Because of Persicaria, I cannot back down. I thought you have an interesting story to tell me, but as it turns out, you're nothing more than a muddle-headed irregular agent. And the few minutes that I've earned will become new hope. I've got some good news for you. My orders were to deal with the operant black hole. Excuse me, you didn't like my bullcrap talk, so I only have that answer. I'm sorry you didn't like my storytelling, lady. If you save your strength and put it all into running away, I don't mind dealing with you later. Despite saying that, Angelus knocks her bow again and trains it on me. There's no need for that. You have courage, even when your death is at hand. I'm starting to like you. Because apart from living in Persicaria... What? I also believe in the exiles. Fire! Fire! I know those mecha sounds. Cannon fire erupts from multiple locations and rains down on Angelus. She unconsciously pulls away from me and deploys a barrier to defend herself. Smoke suddenly fills the surroundings. Gasp! Croc, at this rate you'll end up hitting the professor by accident. Oh, it's Antonina. Well, we're cutting it close anyway, so it can't be helped. You can't be so big at attempt like this, Anna. Do you know how much of a pain it will be to carry the professor back if they're heavily injured? Or maybe you should just aim for their head directly and save us all the trouble. Whoa, Anna says really scary things sometimes. That's because the professor put themselves and Persicaria in such a dangerous situation. If we hadn't showed up, it might really have been goodbye for them. They say it might be goodbye is good luck. Better than I'll get married once I return to my hometown. What? Classic benign speech with classic plot twist of being foiled due to wasting time. Yeah, I know, right? Rookie mistake, Angelus. What took you so long? For real. Ahem, in any case... Prof, the Exile Squad is joining the battle. I wanted to say that. The dolls squeeze on top of Croc's metal suit, jump off, and land on the ground. Antonina lands in front of me and does a simple checkup. You're unhurt. What a shame. What? Excuse me? Did you want me to be hurt? Only you could have thought of sending Neoman's distress signal in its entirety through our channel as a plea for help.
Well, a greater sanctifier had her eye on me, and sending messages was hard. Automatically sending the message through the scheduled check-in function was the limit of what I could do. As I said before, love you too, Anna. She used opening her tsundere score. So, instructions please, Professor. Protect the operant black hole and buy Persicaria time. Well, I have a lot of questions to ask. For the time being, I've got it. Let's take care of the Great Sanctifier in front of us first. The clouds of dust and smoke clear away. Angelus shows no sign whatsoever that she has been hurt, and she looks down on us from a lofty perch. She's looking down on us, as if we were garbage. So you were staring for time just now while waiting for your reinforcements to arrive? And to think I didn't notice an attack launched from such close range. I mean, the operant black hole makes nearly all forms of detection ineffective. God, she's really doing it. The professor must have made use of that to keep you from noticing Aegis as it approached. Looks like you aren't entirely brainless either. I really am starting to like you now, Professor. Oh, what? Oh, what? I need to find a way to make my blush more visible. Eh? You say that, but you're actually very angry, aren't you? Smiling bosses are the scariest. So if you want to make it a team battle, I'll have to call up some reinforcements of my own. Angelus claps and hordes of lesser sanctifiers swarm in. Antivirus capture when, Mika. We always end up wanting the enemies. Why do they keep doing this to themselves? Oh, that's more like it! You didn't call us here to share your grave, did you, Professor? Of course not. You'd have come here if it was to keep me company in death, right? If you use brainlet instead of brainless. I think they don't use brainlet anymore, just in general. For some reason. For localization. Because they took it out of Girls Frontline as well. So like if you go, like I don't know if you've seen, but if you go on, like if you reread the stage where 416 says like, I'm tired of... Oh, there's still instances of brainlet scattered around? Okay, this is a treasure hunt now. Find all the brainlet instances. Keep them safe. I know they took out the 416 one, which is the one I remember the most, because I had the screenshot saved and like I will send it on servers when I was tired of people. I'm tired of living in a world full of brainlets anymore. Yeah, I wanna go with the middle one. I'll be counting on your leadership then. Oh, okay. But yeah, the general use of brainlet will be missed. It was such a funny word. I hadn't heard it until I played Girls Frontline, to be honest. Awakening. Yesterday's lullaby. Inside the operant black hole, chaotic data streams around Persicaria's frail form. She struggles toward the heart of the black hole. That was close. I nearly lost myself in my memories. But that white figure I saw at the end... Persicaria recalls the figure in question. To ENIAC, that ought to have been Newman. Does he really mean that much to her? And to me, that figure was... The residents, the sanctifiers.
Unarmed programs that are writing masses of black and purple. All kinds of garbled images show up in the data streams, in the operant fluctuations found at Persicaria's neural cloud. Persicaria tries her best to maintain her consciousness and determine the right path to take. As I thought, there's just too much pressure on my neural cloud. Persicaria unconsciously grabs at her chest and finds that her hand is starting to crumble into operant fragments that scatter and join the wildly torn up data around her. I need to hurry. At the heart of the black hole, countless data streams surround a single computer. Is that ENIAC? ENIAC! No response? Then I'll go with what we talked about before and use administrator access to perform a base layer operation on her.
Please enter password. Password error will trigger emergency mode. What?
A password? Using administrator permissions to perform mandatory access control. Mac. Operation.
Mac. Mac access detected. Activating emergency mode. Mac access detected. Activating emergency mode. Mac access detected. Activating emergency mode.
The computer glows red and the phantasmal images within the data streams instantly take on reality, lunging at Persicaria with a speed that the eye can't follow. I can't withstand this. I need to think of a way to communicate with ENIAC. I'll just have to give it a try. Pull the plug before someone realizes we broke it. Yes. Persicaria connects her neural cloud to the computer system. In that moment, she sees a patch of darkness that is completely different from the interior of the operant black hole. And within it sits ENIAC, her eyes dull.
Consume. 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 It will never stop.
Persicaria tries to approach ENIAC, but finds that she cannot move.
ENIAC, please wake up. Don't struggle. You who are connected to me.
Nothing that Control-C can resolve.
Become a part of me, and together we shall witness. ENIAC, do you know what you're doing? If you keep devouring like this, all of Enigma, no, all of Magrasea will be destroyed because of you.
Have you tried turning it off and on? Classic mistake.
Consume. 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 Stronger. More perfect. Don't you want to see Newman? Newman's been trying to stop you all this time. Please stop. Newman's going to die because of this. Newman. Newman.
Oh no, she didn't like that. The entire space suddenly erupts into a frenzy. Persicaria feels something is grabbing her throat and she can hardly breathe. It hurts. Has this girl been withstanding this pain all this while? I need to get her to wake up. Think, how can I wake her up? What is so back then?
Aren't I great? Quick, pat my head and praise me, Newman.
You have always been the core of the entire Enigma sector. Everyone's proud of you.
Huh? Then what about you?
I'm very happy. I'm happy because your capabilities have improved. Be it your computation speed, data processing abilities.
And then?
Persicaria struggles to raise her right hand and places it on ENIAC's head, before delivering Newman's answer.
ENIAC, you are the most perfect girl in my heart. Which is why... Please wake up. Gasp. Who did I get fragments for? Oh, lamb. Oh, nice.
これでボスと皆さんの負担をより軽減できそうです。
Lamb is getting a summer skin, by the way. I might get it. It looked nice. Awakening. Back. I have to go get more water soon. But we're almost there! I am drinking the last of my... it was lemon something focus. I can't remember the exact flavor, but I have new flavors waiting for me in the kitchen. Let's go back. I return to that place of death, carrying the spark of new life. Ooh, poetic. Inside ENIAC's neural cloud, the raging digital space slowly comes down, and Persicaria collapses weakly to her knees. A baby! Oh, she's falling apart.
It shouldn't have been like this. ENIAC, are you awake? I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt anyone. Please stop me before I go out of control.
I will help you.
I can only control it for a few minutes. Please, you must...
I need a password to perform a system operation. Do you know what that password is?
No. Memories.
Memories?
Hurry, go.
ENIAC forcibly breaks the connection and Persicaria's mind is returned to the operant black hole. The data streams that were once chaotic are now calm. Persicaria knows that ENIAC is buying her time.
I need to enter the password.
So what is the password?
If Newman knew the password, he would have told me, but he didn't say anything.
ENIAC must have set the password herself.
But ENIAC herself doesn't know the password.
Right.
Newman once said ENIAC's neural network model was very simple. Which means she might have subconsciously set the password while she still wasn't intelligent. But how can I recover ENIAC's memories? Memories.
Persicaria looks at the unmoving streams of data. Data fragments float in midair and images of agents occasionally twinkle among them. Residents, sanctifiers, unknown programs that are riding masses of black and purple. Are those the... Never mind. And Newman.
That's right. When I first entered the operant black hole, I saw ENIAC's memories. If I could just find that stream of data...
Persicaria weaves between the various images again, her footsteps certain. She comes to a halt in front of a stretch of data.
This is from the time when ENIAC hadn't fully developed her own consciousness.
ENIAC, this name carries the wishes of many people. How far will you be able to go? Okay, Pellhound! Drive safe! You'll surpass the imaginations of the Enigma sector, of that professor, of all humanity. I really wish my speech systems were better so I wouldn't have to express my feelings in such plain language. Oh yes, perhaps I should give you a puzzle. When you solve the puzzle, you will understand. Gonna drive like a lunatic. No! That's it. Become the most perfect girl, ENIAC.
Perfect. It seems ENIAC's subconscious used that as her base layer command. In that case, that puzzle might very well be her base layer password, which means... Persicara tries her best to tell what Newman was typing on the screen, but she can only make out a few letters.
Okay, guys. Guess the password.
And the rest is... Since I know what Newman wanted, I might be able to guess the plain text and then use it to figure out the other letters.
John Cena.
Persicara hurries back in front of the computer.
Please enter password. Password error will trigger emergency mode.
I will have one shot at this. Professor, what will you do if you were here now? Right, let's take a chance. Does that mean anything?
Password correct. Shutting down emergency mode. Base layer operation access granted.
Thank goodness. But...
ENIAC's words slowly appear on the computer screen.
Thank you for finding the password. Now, please stop all this. But if I perform the shutdown, the quantum database will shut down forever and you will vanish. I caused all of this. I almost killed Newman. Therefore, I must pay the price for it. You will never see Newman again.
The command prompt freezes for several seconds.
Newman won't want to see me. I am terrible. Please shut me down and put an end to all this. Please.
Persicara's hands fall away from the screen, while the command line prompt continues blinking. In front of the operand black hole. As time passes, the effects of the operand fluctuations on the dolls become more and more apparent. Everyone is just barely managing to deflect attacks, while the Sanctifier's offensive grows ever more ferocious.
How did these lesser Sanctifiers get so damn strong? We can't even break through their suppressive fire. They haven't gotten stronger, we've gotten weaker because of the operand fluctuation. Damn it, this feels awful. But why? How come these guys don't seem to be affected at all? That's because their greater Sanctifier is providing them with operands. Looks like we'll have to take out Squinty Eyes over there then.
Angelus is providing them with operands.
Croc, can you transform your shield into metal suit form? You're willing to accept it being a complete write-off after that, then I might be able to do it for a few minutes. If we can make it back to the Oasis, I'm sure Persicara will be more than willing to give you enough operands to make a brand new Aegis. I've got some extra operands myself. Professor, tell us your plan.
What's your plan?
Clutter.
As the lesser Sanctifiers swarm in, the gigantic shield that once protected everyone transforms into metal suit mode and charges toward Angelus. Floating in midair as she is, Angelus nimbly evades the metal suit's ramming attack.
It's not good to abandon your friends and run, you know?
Who says we're running?
I just want to let you know that flight is an exclusive privilege of the Sanctifiers. Pulse, bombard.
Missiles erupt from the metal suit's arms at every angle, accurately homing in on the space occupied by Angelus. However, right before they land, Angelus suddenly appears in front of the metal suit.
Now that's a very interesting attack method. However, it seems to be a little too slow.
I think so too, which is why... Sol! Sol jumps out from inside the metal suit, and her flaming longsword thrusts straight toward Angelus' vitals. Angelus unconsciously raises her bow to block it, and both the sword and the longbow make crackling noises as they burn.
That was close. I'm not done yet.
Sol follows up almost immediately with her short sword in her left hand, and it stabs at Angelus' mechanical wing.
Phew!
A massive shockwave arose from between both of them, and for a moment, the heavens themselves seemed to tremble. Croc, still piloting the metal suit, catches Sol and they both land on the ground. Meanwhile, Angelus, whose wings have been damaged, plummets her straight downward and throws up a cloud of dust when she hits. A loser.
Is it over? The laser sanctifiers have slowed down. Their operant supply has vanished. Looks like...
Before she can finish, a sharp arrow flies towards us. Croc transforms her Aegis back into a shield to block it, and cracks begin spreading across its surface from where the arrow sank into it.
She's still alive!
Angelus emerges from the dust, still with that smile on her face.
Damn! To think you could pluck me from the sky. I guess I should praise you for a job well done. However, fighting on the ground is not to your advantage either.
Angelus bows slightly, as though she were curtsing to us. Behind her, the ruined mechanical wings reassemble themselves, and then are spread open, as a set of rotor blades that resemble a meat grinder.
What? What? Teaching you a lesson is well within my capabilities.
She opens her eyes, oh no, she opened her eyes, and her gaze locks onto us.
Look out!
Sol pushes Croc and Antonina away with surprising speed. In the next moment, Angelus has appeared in front of her and the rotor blade chops Sol's arm to pieces. Ouch!
Oh, you have excellent instincts. Is your base command to protect your friends?
Croc slams down with her shield, and Angelus instantly evades.
Sol!
Antonina helps Sol up, supporting her mangled body. The operants spewing from Sol's wounds are sucked away by the operant black hole in an instant. Sol breathes heavily and says nothing. She attempts to grab her sword with her other hand, but anyone can tell that she can no longer fight.
Antonina, take the others and fall back. Are you kidding me? We came here to save you.
Don't be so damn stubborn at a time like this. Run!
Don't be such a rush. None of you are getting away. After seeing how much you care for each other, I'll make it quick.
Oh, there, eye open.
Starting with you.
Angelus points her arrow at me again. There is no fear in my mind, and no panic. I am still thinking about how to buy more time for everyone's retreat. How to buy more time for Persicaria in the open black hole. I know Antonina will be able to successfully lead the dolls in a retreat, and I believe that Persicaria will be able to keep ENIAC from going out of control and emerge from the black hole. Which is why, even with an arrow only a few meters from me, I am still looking for a way to turn the tide. A tidal wave of operants pours out the operant black hole, filling the heavens and the earth and blocking everyone's vision. I really love Sol. Why she has to be a mediocre agent in-game? I know, right? And her design is so cool too.
Sorry, Professor. Looks like I took a little too long.
She's back! No, it's enough that you made it back.
Yes, I'm back.
Let's go, she's back! Okay, we're about to end. Let me Mommy Percy about to carry now. For real, for real. Let me... Did you bring my tea, Percy Carrie? Big cat. Let me. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom and get more to drink. And actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. So give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. I return. The power boost she gets is hilarious. Who, Persicaria? Or the boss? Anyway. Almost at the end. Somewhere we will connect again, as we did before. Several minutes ago, inside the operant black hole. Oh yeah, we didn't see what Persicaria did here.
Please shut me down and put an end to all this. Please.
The blinking prompt is like a stopwatch, pounding at Persicaria's heart.
There must be some other way besides a base layer shutdown command. Think. A base command.
Yeah, it's Irida again! From the earliest skeletal frame dolls to the modern human replicant autonomous dolls, none of them can escape the need for human instructions in order to take action. Come take a look at this.
Is this the code for the base command?
Correct. This is the process of entering a base command. I'm gonna put the reviewer for this since it's a memory. This is the process of entering a base command into a second generation neural cloud. Observe carefully.
Yes, I should have known. There's another way in addition to a shutdown. Since I have base layer access, I can enter a sleep command into your base layer code. A sleep command? Simply put, I will be inputting a forced sleep command to prevent you from going out of control. Therefore, I need you to keep the black hole stable for a while longer, to buy me time to enter the command. Will performing this operation be dangerous for you? I never tried it before, so I can't guarantee that it'll work. But it's a thread of hope, and I think it's worth trying. If it works, you won't have to shut down. Only sleep. Only asleep. In that case, will I be able to see Newman again? Someday, perhaps. Once we learn how to keep you from going berserk, we can awaken you. At that time, you'll be able to see Newman again. That day may be far, far in the future, but I believe that day will come.
Only Mimir.
Thank goodness. I thought I will never be able to see Newman again. I also have someone important to me that I want to see. I want to walk towards the future with them and achieve our shared goals. So actually, this is also helping to fulfill my own wish too. Thank you. But I think I must have made a huge mess of the Enigma sector. Newman must be... He has always wanted to see you again. I think that is why he fought so hard until now. I feel so happy to hear you say that. After I go to sleep, I'll transfer control permissions over the black hole's operands to you. I hope you can use those operands to return the Enigma sector to normal. Yeah, I will. Also, if you see Newman again after this, please help me tell him. I'm sorry I couldn't become a perfect girl.
The command prompt blinks, and then it slowly backspaces on their previous conversation.
Please tell Newman that I will properly apologize to him. So until I do, he should properly rebuild Enigma. Until I wake up. I understand. Alright, I'm going to begin the operation. This might hurt a lot. Are you prepared for it? Yeah, let's begin.
Poor baby! Though she has no idea of knowing the look on Enia's face right now. Persicaria imagines that her eyes must be bright and determined right now.
I can see your memories in the data turbulence. I can feel a longing for someone, just like me. Do you have someone who's precious to you too? Yes. It's the kind of feeling where you think, I'd like nothing more than to wake up to their smiling face. That's true. I'd love to see Newman's face when I wake up. Good night. Good night, ENIAC.
I'm sad now. Now, outside the Operan black hole. The all-encompassing surge of operands slowly ebbs away. By the time their vision clears, everyone understands what has happened. It's Persicaria! Persicaria stands in front of me, blocking the arrows Angelus launch at me with an operand barrier. The gigantic barrier divides the battlefield in two, announcing that the tides of war have turned.
You must have had a hard time. Leave the rest to me. I'm Restrator Newman. I request permission to temporarily requisition the operands of Enigma Sector in order to banish the sanctifiers which threaten it.
Permission granted. Persicaria gestures, and I can feel operands flowing into my body. The wounds from the previous battle gradually begin to close up, and the fluctuations of operand in the air slowly come down.
Oh, I can feel my strength returning to me. What about your arm, though?
Is it also returning?
Not just that, I can feel additional operand support on top of that.
Persicaria turns back and winks to Antonina.
Time to strike back.
Let's go! Boss fight. Everything has been swallowed up by the darkness, but in time, we will bring back the stars. Oh, love that. Is this what I... Okay, no. Yes. Alright, let's go. That's my theme, right? Yes, that's... Wait. Okay, let's go! Nice flavor. ENIAC's consignment. Persicaria has gathered all of the hash rate in this entire sector. Her hash rate is immensely enhanced. I should probably use her then. Rebellion Strike. When Angelus dodges a normal attack in her dodge stance, she deals physical damage equal to 25% of her attack to the attacker. Angelus' hash rate plus 30%. Angelus has her dodge rate additionally increased by 40% when she releases Angelic Embrace. I should use her. It's okay if I use mine, right? Or is there like a support that I should use that I didn't select? I haven't looked at her stats before, so I don't know. Enter battle and then check the stats? Okay. Let's get in here first. Holy shit! Alright. I'm sorry, Nanaka, but well then. Well then. Let's go. Yo, 48k! $48k power. Yes, okay, let's go. Function library. Big cat indeed. That now I see why you say I was saying big cat. I understand. I need... okay. Let's grab that.
前方に敵を発見しました
Allergy damage function cards? Which one are those? Ooh, nice. Wire attack. Let's go. Now let's get rid of Brute Purple. Angelus. Messengers. Messenger. Gonna get rid of her dodge rate first. Yeah, okay. God damn. I was like, I should use a skill and I didn't see what happened. But nice, nice. And there's another one here. So let's just get rid of another one right away. Let's get rid of her hash rate increase. Oh, she moved. Just as I threw the attack.
よかった。皆さんご無事ですね。
Specialist. Nice.
戦闘終了。
Look at all that healing. Alright, upgrade a function card. Let's go. No, wait, wrong sniper to switch. There we go. There we go. Get her! Get her ass!
よかった。皆さんご無事ですね。
Okay, what's this? One stack of bleed. I mean, sure.
戦闘終了。
Next layer. Is this 3 layers, I think? Let me see. It is 3, yeah, okay. Where are the... Oh... It will only let me... Oh wait, no. Okay. So I need to get through here. Okay, let's start with guard. So strong that my emulator is lagging. Okay, sure. Another one for guard. Sure. Boom, 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 boom. Upgrade that. Let me grab this anomaly area. 2 random function cards, why not? Upgrade a function card. Upgrade the medic, maybe? Not like it really matters too much, I guess. Oh. And... Oh, let's go for a sniper? Oh, frozen. Stop with the notifications, Chrome. No, let's get one for medic. Okay, they're doing fine. They're doing good. Florence. Substance reversal. Skill recharge. I mean, I already have this one going, so might as well. All allied dolls on the battlefield are immune to the first 2 instances of damage. Oh yes, let's go. Now, let's get the specialist one. Substance reversal is the allergy set? Oh, okay, too late. Such knocks all enemies in a selected area airborne. Nice. Basically like spraying COVID on the battlefield every time Persica heals. Oh. Oh nice, Dragon Slayer. I'm getting so many protocols, man. Let's go ahead. I can only get one, so okay. Let's get rid of this one, the first one. You here. You get back here. And yeah, that should be it.
よかった。皆さんご無事ですね。
Alright, now let's see. Trading area. Or silence for 10 seconds at the start of battle. I kinda feel like buying these two. Here it is, source and reversal. Allergy attack. Oh. Let's go. Upgrade. Let's upgrade that one. Let's go. Streamer lag for real, for real. I can 10 second.
戦闘終了。
Oh, we're going to the last layer. Boss Doko, for real, for real. You just got deleted. Here we go. The last layer. Where is... Oh, they're up here. Okay. Let's go through here. Oh, okay, bye.
戦闘終了。
No, I don't need this. Anomaly area. Let's go. Oh, hey! What are you doing here, Fate? Fate and love and reverence. Get wrecked. Oh, let's go. Actually, I don't really need it. I thought it was like one of the passive ones that don't use slots. Can we get an upgrade on the medic ones? There we go. Upgrade allergy. You love to see it. Anomaly area. Extreme bonuses. Hell yeah. Whatever. I wanna get here. Anomaly area. I mean, sure. And now here, let's go. Let's get rid of the last protocol. So she'll be even more useless. Oh, okay. I was gonna heal Croc. I saw her like taking damage. Then it was like nothing happened. Okay. Let's see, can we get anything for guard? For our girl Croc. Oh, more allergy damage. Sorry, Croc. Okay, trading area. Solid wall. Doom. Sure. And let's sell this one. I'm not using Banksy much anyway, so. And we upgrade. Let's go. The way her HP just gets deleted. Big cat indeed. Goodbye, Angelus. Or messenger, whatever you're called. Beautiful, lovely. You love to see it. Yeah! Oh, and there was an Enigma black hole. Finally, I got that. Oh, also I got this, right. Time for your progress to fly. Oh. Let's go. Now I'll finally be strong. Also, now I can finally... Let's go! She was just there waiting for me to finish 4:15. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here. Shut up, Kuro. The Enigma black hole has been unlocked. Tap to view. Oh, hey, wow.
Oh, Professor, just in time. I'm talking with Newman over how our research will be conducted from now on.
Looking into how to wake ENIAC up?
Yes, exactly as you remember, Professor. Ever since we left the Enigma sector, we've been looking for a way to awaken ENIAC again, and we're finally looking at a breakthrough. As for the details, I'll let Newman do the explaining.
Hey there, my man. We meet again, Professor of the Oasis. To put it simply, I run into an issue during research which I must ask for assistance with. In order to stabilize ENIAC's neural cloud, the data black hole needs to be reopened. However, the Enigma sector no longer possesses the ability to explore the black hole safely. I have witnessed your capabilities. As such, I must ask of you to dispatch those into the black hole and bring back whatever survey data you can collect.
Your thoughts, Professor?
This is no simple undertaking.
Of course, we'll need to weigh our options carefully.
Considering the nature of these operations, the chosen survey areas have been placed in comparatively safe areas of the black hole. Aside from ensuring safety precautions, the compensation I will prepare for you will be the finest I can offer. The Enigma sector has no lack of operants. At the same time, I can grant you the necessary permissions to access the Enigma database.
You mean...
The black hole holds in store the entirety of Magrasea's data. Other than the data of the past, projections and extrapolations of the future can be found as well. If I may hazard a guess, the Oasis could find that very handy.
Professor...
Persicaria gazed at me, expectation in her eyes.
Alright.
Truly, I do not know how to thank you, Kuruko. If it is within my power, then I shall do anything I can to repay you.
Let's go! Time to enter wide area search.
Oh, okay.
General progress, left-hand difficulty increases with each level as the professor delves deeper into the space-time curvature, okay. As you proceed through the levels, you will unlock more information about the Enigma black hole, which can be reviewed in the Horizon records.
Oh.
Enigma black hole incurs no key cost. You will obtain the first clear reward the first time you clear the challenge.
Okay.
Battle time limit. Each battle has a time limit. You fail the challenge if you do not eliminate all enemies before the timer runs out.
I see. Oh, and here's the rankings. Do I recognize anyone? Oh, there's Papi. It's the only one I recognized. Alright, but first we finish reading. Where is it? Enigma. Long dream. With your lingering warmth, I continue forth into the cold future. It's up to 100. Oh. 30 is loaded at a time. Ah, there we go. December. Do you recognize anyone else? Okay, let's see. Raymo. I do not recognize anyone else. Oh wait, look who's there! Unless it's an impersonator. Yeah, no, I don't know anyone else. Anyway, now we finish reading, for real, for real. Oh, I love that face. I don't know why it looks so silly.
are. Looks like I underestimated you.
Angelo's bow is in tatters and she is covered in battle damage. Even so, still raises her bow to take aim at us.
Time for the final blow!
Given that Croc is holding her at bay, Angelos is unable to block Sol's charge and finally collapses to the ground. Despite her wretched state, she is still trying to get up. However, she has utterly lost her domineering air from before.
Angelos has a very big head.
Literally or figuratively?
To think I'd be reduced to this state. Do it. Wait!
After hearing Persicaria's admonition to halt, Sol, who had her sword on Angelo's neck, stops moving.
Uh-huh.
Look at the proportions. I mean, she's okay for anime proportions, I'd say.
What's wrong? Can you even finish off an enemy? No, we're not the demons that you think we are. Our circumstances are simply different from yours. Don't go spouting all those pretty self-righteous words.
As she says that, Angelos finally manages to force herself back to her feet.
Oh, you can't even stand up straight. Are you seriously going to keep fighting us?
We won't take advantage of your weakness.
You, are you looking down on me? No, we respect you. Everything you've done has been for the sake of Enigma. And I don't think Eucharist will want us to execute you. That Eucharist. So that's what she meant. She kept speaking up for you, thinking that you weren't like all the other demons. Looked like you completely turned her to your side. But I need to make one thing clear. I have my own faith and my own principles. When we next fight, I won't go easy on you because of this.
Yeah, of course we know that.
Goodbye.
Oh, suddenly everything is not right anymore. Okay. Angelos turns away and drags her battered body out of her sight. Looking back, the operant black hole has already vanished. As the operant slowly returns to the residents and the buildings, the massive computers around us slowly begin powering up.
So we're really going to let her go just like that? Those sanctifiers have been chasing our asses for a long time, you know?
We need to carry around a bar of chocolate for the next antivirus encounter. For real, we should just carry a bag of chocolate and like whenever we're in trouble, we just summon Eucharist with it. There's little difference between us. We're simply on different sides, so there's no need to hunt her down and kill her.
Yep, it's either endless fighting or we take a step back and try to understand each other. The sanctifiers may have operants and permissions, but the fact is, they're trapped in these sectors just like us.
Although there's actually a more important reason than that, right? I went to Persicaria, who sighs heavily.
I didn't think you saw through it. It's true, I couldn't hold onto the operants any longer because it was just a temporary reallocation. Plus, Angelos wasn't at the end of her rope yet. If Sol had really tried something then, Angelos might have put an arrow through her neck.
Whoa, was it really that bad?
Also, with her restoration of comms to Enigma, Angelos could have requisitioned extra operants from the reverse tower. That would have put us in dire straits eventually, so it was better to end the fight quickly.
You put a lot of thought into it, Persicaria.
Well, after being around you for so long, you tend to pick up a few things, Professor.
Still, we can breathe a sigh of relief now.
I lie down on the ground. Enigma's sky is bright and clear.
Heart attack risk incoming. Oh wait, is this?
Professor? Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Yes! Yes! Put her down, yes! I know how to say I was waiting to write that down. Let's go! We are truly blessed on this day. Oh, this art is so beautiful. I love it.
Persicaria was trying to get close to check on me, so she doesn't expect me to pull her down and ends up lying beside me. Professor, you scare me.
I was waiting.
I'll refer you to that question we were discussing in the Oasis. You have to get some rest and catch your breath. Honestly.
My heart.
Persicaria was actually looking a little pouty at first, but before she can complain, she ends up giggling. What's wrong? Your clothes are in tatters. Your hair is all messed up. I never seen you like this before. You want to laugh. You're the same way too. I look over at Persicaria. She's covered with signs of battle as well, and she looks a little miserable. But after seeing her carefree, happy smile, I suddenly start to think that maybe this is how she ought to look.
Game of the year, right here.
Huh? Professor?
Was she Persica all along? Could you imagine?
You worked so hard all this time and been through so much. Thank you, Persicaria.
Grab that hand, you fool!
Persicaria freezes for a moment, and then she smiles. Her eyes look like they're sparkling. Yeah, you too.
Oh, my heart. I am healed of every ailment. My crops are watered. My depression is cured. Oh, hey, Newman. Sorry, I'm just remembering the picture. I'm probably gonna put that as a wallpaper, desktop wallpaper.
Are you heading out already? Would you like to rest and recover for a while longer in Enigma? We're alright. Thank you for your help, Newman. No, I should be thanking you. After all, you did something that was close to impossible. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What the fuck are you two doing? I imagine her just walking in, like, and he sees us two on the floor. Also, like everyone else, because it was just like Professor and Persica on the floor, like laughing, having a moment. What's up with everyone else? Was everyone else just like looking? Antonina used the stairs. Croc is probably suffering, saying something like, "Ew, normies." And Sol is confused.
But we can't awaken ENIAC in a controllable state yet. That's alright, just having the possibility is enough.
Moreover, you haven't told me how to enter base commands. If I use that as the basis for further research, I believe the day will come when I can see ENIAC again. And when the time comes, ENIAC will be able to keep her promise and apologize to you in person. If that day comes, I'm going to ask her all about what happened. Until then, I'm going to do what she said and reveal Enigma while I do my research. Yeah, I'll help you with your research too. Also, Crow can help you with the rebuilding of Enigma's basic facilities. Okay, I got it. Besides, putting up a sandbox battery is pretty much the same as allying with the Oasis. It seems you contributed a lot during this trip to Enigma. It looks like you've grown. In that case, shouldn't you show your gratitude in a more concrete way? I've thought about it, and I'll double the funding for the engineering department. Woohoo! She was waiting for that. But similarly, you'll have to go out on scouting missions more often. Oh man. Okay, I get it. I'm so glad you could help get the Enigma sector back on track. If you run into any difficulties, we'll do our best to provide help too. Now that you mention it, there is something that bothers me. What? Oh, well, why don't we talk about this black box evolution theory thing? Is that it? Correct. In order to understand this theory, perhaps we should start with the concept of base commands. You know about those, right? All those equipped with second-generation Nebula Clouds should be bound by their base commands, right? Yes, though rather than being bound by them, you could say they can only operate by relying on them. Squints. The black box evolution theory. That ought to be 42 lab data. Do you recall ENIAC storing any data like that before? I'm sorry, I don't remember anything like that. But ENIAC was massive, and all I knew was just a portion of the data she encompassed. Looks like we need to wake ENIAC up ASAP. The black box evolution theory. I'm very curious about that too. It should have been my memory, but I don't recall it. Professor Irida, what on earth are you hiding? Dun dun dun. Let me see. I'm not gonna start this right away. I wanna see how long it is. Part 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's slightly longer. That prophecy will have all along. No, please don't. I should probably be able to do this in 1 or 2 streams, I think. Unless I get the level checked or something. Numerous and Naito. Okay, crazy theories, guys. Go. Here, this is when the what's called the entropics show up, right? Persicarius Protomori though. We have cracked the code. Everything comes full circle. Everything always comes back to William and Paradeus. There is no escape. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, the event is starting next week. Source, trust me. Source, I made it the fuck up. Insert the Dantelion art. Source, I made it up. But yeah, the events start next week. So I'm hoping I can raid all the art sector next week. So that will be the 31 and 1st. Yeah. So New Year's basically. New Year's Eve and New Year's. Not like I have plans, so. Limit some event rewards, yeah. Because I mean, the event I imagine it will be like. I mean, I hope I'll be able to do the stages without having to start on like the story. Just like the sectors, you know, like I can just go through the stages first. I hope. If not, I guess I'll just reread it on stream. So like I can start farming. It's basically chapter 6. Is that similar UI? Okay. Okay, so that's good. That means I can start farming while we catch up with the reading. Though wait, I probably need to do... Wait, is the event accessible either way, or do I need to complete the stages of chapter 5? I should probably look into that. Should probably look into that before the event begins. Alright, cool, get out of here. Yeah, good way through stage 5? Let's go. I'm hoping I'll be able to do it without much issue. Wait, no, wait, why did I click this? What's the... It starts at 16k. Can I check on the others? Oh, I can check on the others. Let's go. What's the last one? 27k. Should be doable, right? Yeah, should be okay. I'm at like 30k. Should be fine. Should be fine. But yeah, I'll probably start the chapter 5 stages, maybe. I wanted to do it on a stream, but now I'm like, wait. Maybe I do need to clear the chapter. Maybe I need to clear the chapter to be able to like access, you know? Anyway. Shut up, Kuro. Get rid of that. Yeah. The stretchy stretch. But yeah, anyway, that was chapter 4. I kind of wonder if we'll ever see Eniac on like this story. Like if she'll actually... Oh, I still have the pin message there. Why nobody told me? Didn't realize. Wait, why is it not on pinning? YouTube, listen to me, please. There we go. But yeah, I'll probably... I mean, no. What was I saying? Yes, words. I know how to speak. I wonder if we'll ever get to see ENIAC, or if it'll just be one of those things of like, someday in the future, maybe they'll wake her up. Whoa! Eucharist or ENIAC? I'd say Eucharist because she chose the chocolate. Also, will we get more Eucharist? I wonder, since like she's kind of, I don't know. She seems to not be entirely against us. So that's curious. That makes me curious about like where will that go. She's everywhere. She truly is. Probably behind you right now. Gasp. Or maybe she's behind you. Dun dun dun. Oh, I need to look for that sound effect. That's what I wanted to do. Look for the dun dun dun. Gasp. But yeah, event starts next week. She's not because I don't have chocolate. Maybe you should get some chocolate and solve that problem. Don't you want Eucharist being a little brat around you? I don't know who would want that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. I mean, actually not. I mean, for now. I might stream later. I might continue Horizon on Twitch. Depends on whether we go to the Christmas party that we were invited to or not. But I don't want this naughty little brat around me. Let me see. Let me see. My sister is asking the details about this Christmas party. Okay. Okay, I don't know if we're going or not, but like if we're not going out, and we're just staying home, like the boring people we are, like the introverts we are that don't like to go out, I might do more Horizon. Flip a coin. I'll leave it up to her because I mean it is her friend, you know, it's my sister's friend. Like we've hung together a few times. And by a few times I mean like 2 times. So I'll just let her choose. It's her friend. She wants to go, I guess I'll shower and like get ready and get properly dressed instead of being on my pajamas. If not, I'll just stay home and maybe I stream Horizon, depending on what we do with my sister. Because like all her friends are probably busy, you know, so yeah. So she'll probably jump on Dragon Age, which will leave me free to do whatever I want. I am wearing pants. I just need to put on like jeans or whatever, or like my other like actually like, you know, like going out pants. Not like pajama pants. I'll like shower and whatnot and get presentable. So much work. But yeah, if not, I'll see you Tuesday most likely. Or maybe, actually, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I do have Monday and Tuesday free. And my sister does not. So like, I might be awake early. So like, I don't know, maybe I stream during the day. I don't know if anyone will be available, but like, I'll just be free and home alone and bored. So like, I don't know, stuff might happen.
But for now, that will be all. And yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys. Let me get my screens going. But yeah, so I want to continue Horizon, that's for sure. I want to jump on that. Hopefully finish. So you might see me on Twitch quite a lot these days. But yeah. So stay tuned on Twitter or the Discord if you're on the Discord, etc, blah blah. I'll see you guys around. If not, I'll probably see you Tuesday for sure, because we might do Plague Tale that day with my sister instead of Wednesday. But yeah, a schedule going up tomorrow or like later today, I don't know. So stay tuned for that. For now, thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed chapter 4. I sure did. I'll see you next week for chapter 5. And yeah. See you next time. Have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And yeah, have a fun time. Be safe. Don't drink too much, or do if you can. Don't do it if you're at a dangerous place. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So bye bye.